I'm in Jacksonville, Florida. I'm over here because I had a situation this morning I want to show y'all. And the only reason I'm showing y'all, this is what you want to call a worst case scenario. I'm at a cold storage facility, and yeah, this is not a good situation. Not at all. So he probably was over there behind that place where you get low like if you get here early they'll let you park. The only thing I can think is that for some reason the airbags wasn't all the way lifted and it caught underneath the cross member of that truck. And the reason I'm going live, man, this trucking industry is already bad enough. But I really prayers up to that guy because I wouldn't want to be in his situation. I don't even want him to be in that situation. But he's being out here, man, in this industry, it's such a financial burden, and it is some blessings in it. I can't say anything. I started this in 2006, so it is some blessings in it. But man, keeping it real, I don't know if sometime the reward is worth the risk of being a carrier. Having your own motor carrier authority, not even having your own motor, you don't even have to have your own MC. I have my own MC by the grace of God, but even if you're working for somebody or driving for someone or signed on, leased on to another company, you're still responsible for the truck. In some cases, the trailer as well. It's a lot of financial burdens that can hit you, accidents, or the situation that this guy is dealing with where the rear tandem has twisted to a 45-degree angle. And they haven't unloaded him out there. The only good thing is at this place, once again, they are helping him unload. If you can see over there, that's going to help save him a little bit from a claim standpoint. It's going to help save him a little bit from a claim standpoint because they are helping him unload. They having these people cart this and stuff like this, and brother here that's finna pass by. They carting this and stuff over back and forth to get it into their facility. It's seafood. So long as they don't break the cold chain, meaning they can't get above, I think it's like 20 degrees or something like that. He should be fine because when it happened, I came up and they was still, the reefer unit was still very cold. So, for the people who don't know, seafood any food thaws at about 7 degrees uh, an hour. So he should be prayerfully, man, he could say the claim for the product. But if you look at that axle, that's going to be tough to recover that trailer. I mean, of course, they got recovery units, they got records, etc. But it's going to be tough to recover that. And the financial burden on that driver, man, is blessings. I can only say blessings to him because I wouldn't want to be in that situation, and I don't want him in that situation. I don't want nobody in that situation, especially if he's independent like myself. And even though you have insurance, the way the insurance industry work, man, you get one claim, they're gonna kick you out. They don't give a crap. You could be with them 20 years, paying 20,000 plus a year. I remember one time, man, I had 4 trucks signed on. My insurance a year was 48 and some change, 48,000. And I didn't ever have no claims by the grace of God, but I had some close calls, because I do refrigerated units and dry van. And this is what I'm talking about, a close call. I've never had that happen, but it could have. You at the facility is the only thing saving this brother is he at the facility. That's saving the brother. He at the facility. And they're willing to help him. They're willing to help him get that stuff off of his truck. Because had it stayed on his truck, I mean, as long as he got a tank of fuel, and that's the other thing too about this refrigerator stuff. You always want to keep your tanks filled. Yesterday I had a half a tank. I went and stopped and filled my tanks up anyway. The main reason you want to keep your tanks full with a brand new unit, you can run almost 72 hours frozen. I got an older unit. I can still run 48 to 54 hours frozen. At least that'll give you 2 days to get this stuff off your trailer, figure out a way if you break down on the side of the road. And it don't even have to be the trailer. Like in this case, that's worst case scenario because it's the trailer. Can't move it. So had that not been in front of this facility, then you got to find another carrier that's willing to come out there. And in most cases, they would have been charging that man more than what he's getting paid for it. They'd have been charging him more than what he's getting paid for it. They're gonna tax him, man. My uncle, man, was in he had a $900 load, but it was a dry van. He had a $900 load, and the axle snapped. Uh, so he had to get it off the trailer. The company that he was able to find, because they had to bring a forklift out there, he was on the side of the road. They had to get a forklift out there. And when I say the snap axle, I don't mean just to pull the axle out. It's actually it was part of the frame. Makes it long story short. I'll think of it in a second. They ended up charging him $3,700. Listen to what I'm saying. It was a $900 load because what they said is they had to get a trailer. They had to get two trailers actually, and then they had to get forklifts out there to him, walker riders or whatever you want to call them. You know, the little electric pallet jacks, and it was beer. But he was only getting 900. So in a situation like that, would have been probably about 5,000 or more if you had to have somebody come out and recover that, because they're gonna charge you for the reefer unit, they're gonna charge you for the work. And once again, I'm gonna show y'all this again, man. He's sitting at a cold storage facility. It's called Preferred Freezer Lineage in Jacksonville, Florida. You know, uh, hey there, Michael. How you doing, man? The job I got, man, I'm a carrier, man. I'm a carrier, meaning a trucking carrier. I got my own motor carriers authority. And see what they doing is they putting in and having these guys take it so they can get it into that facility. That's going to save him tremendously. That's going to save him tremendously because you do not want the claim. That's a $100,000 claim at least. Most time with seafood, you have to have 150,000 in cargo waiver, and they'll charge you every dime of that too, man, if you get a claim on it. And although he have insurance, the most I've ever heard is $2,500 for reefer breakdown. That's what they call reef breakdown policy. You have to pay 2,500 of it. That ain't the part that's gonna hurt you. The part that's gonna hurt you is after a claim like that, bro. Almost nobody's gonna want to insure you. Or if they do decide to insure you, a one and one, meaning one trailer, one truck, they probably gonna try to hit you for about 40,000 a year to recover that money from not even what they paid from the previous, because the insurance company he got probably gonna drop them at the end of the policy. So I just wanted to go live for a minute because I feel for that brother, but he at least is in a place where they're doing stuff like this. And this man here done ran back and forth right there at least about 10 times already, that guy right there. And he taking it to the facility. And you can see they got a forklift over there. And the brother is up there in the trailer pulling it back, you know. And I saw him just by himself. I don't know how he doing it, to be quite frank and honest with you, because he just got a regular pallet jack. It's not even electric jack in the trailer. And, you know, each one of them probably going to be about 1,700 pounds. And that ain't the problem. You can pull 1,700 pounds on a jack. It's not a real problem. But when you open, you can barely see that jack right there now. See that? That's not even electric jack. That's not even electric jack. The problem is, man, you cannot uh, understand how slippery the floor of that trailer gonna be from the condensation. As soon as you open the doors and it's 78 degrees here, inside of the unit would have been a -10. The condensation instantly hits the floor. So, listen, man, I just wanted to go live for a little minute. This is a trucking channel. This is a travel channel. This is a triumph channel. And he gonna triumph from this. That's why I call this trucking travel triumph. I love to travel. I mean around the world. But trucking is what pays for it. The triumph is, man, I came from nothing. You know, I say nothing, man. Well, let me correct that. My dad died when I was 7 years old, man, and my mom had struggled with 6 children and Social Security. So it was time we didn't even have lights. So that's the triumph, man. So right now to be here today on this here thing is a triumph. But they just got the last pallet off for him because I see the forklift coming back over here now. So they just got the last pallet off for him. And they may still try to put a claim. I don't know. At least they take the product off him. So that's going to help mitigate his claim. So even if they try to say some of it was lost, maybe like the last 2 pallets, which I doubt it is, man. Because if you look at this thing coming by, you don't see no leakage. You don't see it dripping all over the place. You know what I mean? So I mean, it hadn't thawed yet. But that's the last one right there because he got the little pallet jack on it. So yeah, they were just wanted to go live, man, to show y'all how this thing was. This is some challenges out here. And for all the rewards, man, and I thank God for them all the time, man, because and it could be a whole lot worse. So for all of the rewards that you get in this trucking industry, because I love to drive for one, and it takes care of my family, helped me raise 4 children. My youngest one graduates in 2 weeks. So, so for all the rewards you get, man, it is a lot of trying. It's a lot of challenges doing this in trucking thing. So, hey, man, thanks to the ones who joined, man. I'll be going live from time to time trying to build this in channel up. But y'all have a great day. I am, regardless. Have a great day. So we're gonna finish this thing up, man. I was just trying. This is my first live. I have some more I'm gonna do, but yeah, y'all have a good one, man.